Okay, now hear me. This is a tip for content creators. Another side to content creation, yeah? Sometimes, not most times though, yeah, sometimes, I talked about previously, I don't talk about X Factor before, yeah? And X Factor has nothing to do with your message. It has nothing to do with what you are putting out there or the information or what you want to offer or what you are selling. That's not the X Factor. X Factor is something you don't even, you yourself, you don't even know. But if you are observant enough, you can figure it out. You can figure out what your X Factor is, what your own X Factor is, because everybody get different X Factor. So let me give you an example. Johnny Depp, which is Pirate of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow gets an X Factor where, like if I ask you who Orlando Bloom's like, if you don't know, you understand? But if I say Lord of the Rings, that Legolas, you call me Legolas, or Legolas the Pirate of the Caribbean. But you know if you know Pirate, or you know if you tell me who Legolas be now, or if you know even recognize Legolas because of say it is subtle, you understand? But Jack Sparrow X Factor, now make him be like saying him get Pirate of the Caribbean. You understand? Jack Sparrow be like say, you understand? Because of that X Factor, Jack Sparrow took the whole franchise and it became the center of attention. And that thing, initially, that attitude was debated, and he contested it that if they don't put up that attitude, if he no use that attitude, say he no go follow for the film. Initially, after the argument, they allowed him, and eventually, because of the movie sell like wildfire. So if you go see Jack Sparrow for another movie now, but because of that idea you don't get of him, of who him be, you don't like him, you say you don't like him. So that's the X Factor. That's what I mean by X Factor. So your X Factor is that thing you do effortlessly that seems to be, that resonates within your person. Understand? Let me say you did form, let me say you did try hard to be that a penalty you know be. But now it mustn't be you personally, or it mustn't be you true. Understand? But it's something that you give off. Understand? Like the vibe, like the aura. Understand? So that X Factor it can be the way you talk. It mustn't necessarily be the message, or it mustn't necessarily be what you are selling. So it can be the way you talk. It can even be like in the same life they talk, and they always put on there are some kind of things on my video. It can be that thing that will make somebody just like you exceptionally. Understand? Not necessarily what you have to offer, whether you did wrong, so whether you talk rubbish safe. Some people don't feel not even send. If you just be like this boy now with the bend the hand like this and with always hang it, that's an X Factor. That's another example of X Factor. You understand? So because of this thing when they do now, and you don't get within they talk, and me I like him because of this thing, I like him because of the way they talk. He's an able, so you don't feel like him because of the doing hand like this. All those things like X Factor. So you find your own X Factor. You get me?
2 seconds, everything jumbles. If you like, don't share the video.